The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Oklahoma Sooners. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 15, here's the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Missouri's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Wolf. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
2nd down now after the sack. Motion from the offense. On second down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coates. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to run it. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Got his man in the middle. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you wanted to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah, it's all about finishing the season strong, right? I think this team believes that in this last week, they were able to sort of reset their focus on doing exactly that. They believe they have the horses in the locker room to win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
They'll throw it on first down. He makes the connection. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Floyd. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Grabbed in the middle, it's Hart. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going to the running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. First down here for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Wolf. On the move at the 30. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why the offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Sooners are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to seal the edge on the right. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. They'll try it on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! The Sooner schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't, fall over in your seats.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. He locked up and held on to bring him down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buying some time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He'll pull it on the read. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. They'll run it from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On 3rd down, going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll go to the air.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And back to the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Getting some heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go back to the ground.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After run, now throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires it down the seam. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, giving him his pads. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy. The defender just simply got beat.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Witherspoon. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds his target down the middle. Stumbled to the ground. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna run it. It's Coates. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throws to the wideout, working that left side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Missouri wants to go fast. They'll throw it on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. It's first down from the 11. To the ground. He's got it again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wide out in motion. From the gun, the ground game. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He finds his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They'll go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Finds his tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Sooners are rolling down the field. On the run, it's Wolf. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Now, when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He makes the grab, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 45 on its way. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get 1 more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it! Touchdown Sooners! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Back to the air 1 more time. Finds a man in the middle. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Witherspoon. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has a second down play. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Floyd. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.